and other big tournaments here and there as well, like D2CL I remember, and yeah, a lot of people just forget. Because,
we're running course, Sky. First blood to VP if they can finish the job. The orb's coming off cooldown. Drop, there goes your fissure. Orb in front. He'll have to attack at least once, and the once is enough. Phase shift the Gemini attack from Horvost.
He almost
Coming to mid. The fissure from Jotham's trying to buy some space, but Dandy got the Mystic Flare off. The orb attack damage, 5 life points, and the wave from FNG will get the kill. Horvost is coming in while Cedo is able to hold Dandy in position with that Dream Call, but now the Weaver bugs on the Shadow Shaman. A big orb from Cedo, jumping himself a little bit further away, but the bugs will do some work. But BZZ is trying to do some work as well. Vanscore hit by the Viper Strike. He will tick out. That was the last tick.
Like if you invest your time, like double supports to roam on a Shadow Fiend, you have to kill him and kill him.
Fissure as well, right into a Horvost. The Mass Serpent Wars are down to in range of the tower, but there's a relocate coming in from Na'Vi. They're going to look for some revenge kills right now. The Mystic Flare burning Cedoy away, but the 6 shots will keep him alive, but the lasso from Funnick will make sure it's a lot more difficult. But PZZ, he's took the Meg Charge off, and he'll kill Vanscore before the relocate back out again. Can be completed.
Player that manages to prove you wrong every time.
There it is. Dream Call, silence, enough damage. It's going to be enough if he actually has... Oh, he got the time lapse off. And now he can actually try and find himself some kills. The bugs fly to Cedoy. He did manage to evade them with the phase shift. Hence, Horvost is running a little bit further over here. He's got Gemini take off cooldown. Now, the last two actually grabbing Johnson. There's no fissure support. The Horvost will still go down, but the relocate in from both Dendy as well as Vanscore. Vanscore able to get a double kill here with his balls. And they're going to go for Shadow Shaman. Good Mystic Flare from Dendy and Vanscore combining up together. And then the relocate back, taking the Age attack right now. Jotham, yeah, he's in the wrong position. He's going to get lassoed and then dragged up on top of a cliff. Funnick, though, is going to keep him down, however, considering a relocate movement from Vanscore, and Dandy was also coming in. And now FNG, well, he found BZZ, got his son off the Mystic Flare. Viper having real trouble running away because of that Rod of Owie, but FNG, he will still go down. BZZ, he's just so damn tanky. Funnick with the Flame Break, not enough damage to Funnick underneath the Mass Serpent Wards. So engagement.
Yeah, it's certainly really, really good tech.
Horvost! He walks down, the Sentry Ward's going to be there, he's got the movement speed, 4-star back out, the Fidget's actually not helping out VP right now, BKB, so he can timeless, but then he goes straight back into the middle of the Virtus Pro lineup. He's just trying to get out home and host. The Flame Break bought him some time, turns the bugs around. He's got the Aegis the Immortal, so even if they do kill him here, it wouldn't be enough to really celebrate. And now the rest of the heroes are coming in. Vanscore, that was a relocate move in. The Earthshaker's on the sideline. Dendy actually locked inside the Mass Serpent Ward trap until forced off away to save the Shackles as well. He'll trigger his own BKB. Tinker's picked off Vanscore in the meanwhile, the back end to play, but Skywrath Mage does go down because his Mystic Flare off. Some nice damage to the Shadow Shaman. But considering how bad that could have turned, losing just the Wisp and the Skywrath, they're...
He should have actually TP'd or stayed at the top lane because he knew heroes were approaching him, so he would have just forced his team to rotate in, and now the Ras is finally coming.
There's a relocate coming in. BZZ's already used his BKB, however, Vanscore, man, PZZ. The damage from this Viper is ridiculous, and Horvost, he's currently a shackled chicken. Shadow Shaman gonna get nuked down by the Sunrays. The Mystic Flare doing the work, but Horvost able to get his time lapse off, which means he's going to keep battling it out right now, sitting on top of where he thinks the puck's going to come back up again. He's so low in life, the Aegis Immortal, he lives on 9 life points. Funnick's looking for the Flame Break pickup. Bacido's already managed to bottle charge himself up.
To the trees. They actually spotted him. They spotted him.
There's Lasso. He's already had the orb down, though, but the relocate's coming in, and that's going to be Jotham! Big Echo Slam, Vanscore and Dandy instantly regretted. Dandy is going to be stuck here as well. BKB can't even get it off because he's shackled and controlled. BZZ with a double kill. Now Horvost triggers his own BKB. He does not have this Aegis Immortal anymore. He's just trying to man-fight up against the Shaman. He'll be capable of killing him off, but the Sentry Ward's still giving good vision. A secondary fissure. He's still in range of the Sentry, but no Shikuchi. Silence as well coming out from the puck means he's unable to escape. And Cedo in phase shift will evade and get himself away.
Speaking of which, now it's about to kick in with a double.
This is going to be Hex, Shackles. There's a Scythe of Vice already over on Cedo, freshly selected, and now Horvost. They're trying to beat him down. The Fissure had to hold in there a little bit longer.
To push it out. Like if you 5-man smoke or 4-man smoke, it's sometimes too obvious. So maybe Tinker should be pushing out top.
They're using the puck as bait right now. The Hex will go with over on Funnick, Horvost BKB, but in comes Cedo, the Echo Slam. Again, Vanscore and Dandy. Jotham has been on him like a hot rash, and they're going to get even more. Horvost and FNG, they're a little bit further down, but that's going to be Horvost dying. FNG swaps him out, but then Horvost timeless back in again. FNG sacrificing himself for the greater good. Tinker's already brought himself back into the game, and Horvost running down south. With BKB on cooldown, they'd love to catch up to him, but they're not going to be able to. The job's not done yet. 12 Funnick, you can see a Flame Break. Is he just going to go in? Roshan snatched. Funnick got him. He'll trigger the Aegis the Immortal, and they might just try and fight from inside the pit. The Mass Serpent Wards are still here, however. Cedo needs to get himself out, and Funnick triggers the BKB. The last two will go, but he swapped him out. There'll still be the kill, however. But at the same time, they're coupling abilities. BZZ up tops the BKB, kills off the Vengeful Spirit. However, BZZ locked inside the pit. No way out. He's trying to use the Mass Serpent Wards as a bit of cover fire, while the Tinker up on top of the cliff. The Mystic Flare from Skywrath. There's almost 1,400 gold going into Dendi, and they need some kind of stun on top of the Tinker. They just don't have it, however. Seedoy so low on life as the puck.
Oh, somebody just got swapped? No.
No, not yet. Now they do. BZZ, you're right about it. It's going to be Viper getting nuked down. The Echo Slam, however, from Jotum. Instantly gets to killing off the Vengeful Spirit. Avos able to chase down a couple of kills, however, underneath the Mass Serpent Wards. And then everything's a little bit split. Funnick, Seedoy chase it all the way in. Talking about cocky, he's got that DD rune now. Dendi trying to go in. The seals on Seedoy, not enough damage. Your scepter up. He needs to be able to blink himself out. The phase shift, try and buy time, but 2 seconds on the blink. He can't get himself out. It's a triple kill for Avos. He sat right on. They're coming into battle. They see BZZ a little bit too far out. Blink BKB and not on Viper, but Avos trying to buy his space and Jotum! Oh, Funnick! All he wanted to do was just tether into that one. He got obliterated. The Viper gets his mag charge up, and now he's battling up against Dendi. Shackled up, controlled up. The wards are there. They're pushing Yull back out of the Mass Serpent Wards, and now Vanskor, his relocate's coming off. We're actually going to drag Avos back in a moment. He had to tether that one off. And Seedoy low on life. Funnick can get rid of him. Double kill for him. It's a slaughter fest with double buybacks. Avos getting nuked down by a respawning up god.
On a situation where Navi was pushing the tower in the fog. Hey, nice. But,
God's in trouble though. The last dude's gonna nail him here. This is all for the VS. And Vanskor out of the mag charge as well. They got him. Tinker's on the sidelines for a full.
Has so much mobility, and sometimes he's just not in the right.
Funnick. Relocate as well. Shaman. Okay, that all started when he tried to D-ward. They're coming mid. Blink. He couldn't get Funnick. He couldn't get Seedoy. However, Funnick getting trapped out. The relocate's coming in. Funnick the fidget from the Earthshaker out to hold him in position. Smokes. But there's a lot of damage from that Skywrath Mage. He's out of mana for his Mystic Flare, but the orb damage keeps coming out, and that's gonna be a double kill for Dendi. Seedoy locked inside the river. He's trying to orb himself up to safety. Jotum's right next to him. The Rod of Owie's slowing him down, but he's still able to blink himself away to safety. But that was another double Mystic Flare. That's what nuked down the Shadow Shaman in the mid lane before. It was a double Mystic Flare basically on top of each other. Goes buff up. They're ripping through the racks. VS, man, look at the range of that swap. Okay, that Shaman's a sad man, especially. Also, Jotum, he dragged him into the secondary Mystic Flare. I think this is over. They're losing too many of their supports. They don't have their cores up and running. Shaman's the only man who has a buyback, but what's he going to do? Buyback and give him Mass Serpent Wards? That's all he can do right now. They're going to beat into the tier 3 tower on the bottom, into the range racks as well. And this is going to be Na'Vi taking a double rack. So they go a little bit more defensive here, or do we go balls deep?
Oh, I think possibly in the mid game when they had the advantage.
Oh, Avos, the BKB is going to go. They found God. All he did was just E-Blade Dagon an illusion. And they'll lose both the Shaman as well as the Tinker. And they're waiting for more for Seedoy. BZZ is here too. This could be the final fight here for game number 1. Avos pumping out the deeps. He's trying to still BZZ. Very, very tanky. Seedoy comes back in again with the Dream Call. But Avos, he doesn't want to stop for this one. He'll take the stun already. Vanskor keeps the buff up. There's a good Fissure block, but FNG's in front of Viper. And they're flame breaking him back down again. Okay, there is no way they can defend this. One
of those games where VP, if they had even kill numbers with draft, they would just outmuscle the enemy by tower pushing and anchor pushing. And it really, for a moment, I think it really seemed like it, especially at the mid lane when they were able to force out the tower after that huge second Rosh engagement. But I think the real turning point of this game was that first Roshan that Navi got for free. After VP wiped a couple of heroes, they completely backed off, thinking that Navi was going to re-engage and just run into their heroes.